Supporters showed up in the cold. They danced through the street singing and chanting as they made their way to Amalemba grounds in Kakamega County on the morning of Saturday, February 21st, 2026. The Linda Mwananchi rally had not yet begun, but the energy was already undeniable. This was the third major political gathering organized by the faction, and by every feasible measure, it was shaping up the biggest yet known in the country. The Linda Mwananchi movement was born out of a deep disagreement inside the Orange Democratic Movement ODM party. Its origin traced back to the party's National Executive Committee decision to allow party leader Oburu Odinga to hold pre-coalition talks with the President William Ruto's United Democratic Alliance ahead of the 2027 general election. For a section of ODM members who had built their political careers opposing Ruto's agenda, that decision was unacceptable. They broke away and began organizing their own public rallies under the Linda Mwananchi banner, positioning themselves as the true defender of the party's original values. Edwin Sifuna, the Nairobi senator and ODM secretary general, became the public face of this movement. His position inside the party remained legally contested. He had been removed from the Secretary General post but was reinstated by the political party's tribunal dispute, with a full hearing of March scheduled on February 26, 2026. Despite the legal cloud hanging over him, Sifuna pushed forward with the movement's activity. Before the Kakamega rally, he took steps to ensure the event was formally communicated to authorities. On the floor of the Senate on Thursday, February 19, 2026, he confirmed that he had notified the office commanding police station, who is OCS in Kakamega, and also shared the notification letter through the Senate WhatsApp group, where Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen remained an active member. The notification mattered because of what happened at the movement's second rally in Kitengela on Friday 15, 2026. That event had ended in chaos, with police using tear gas and live rounds, resulting in one fatality and multiple injuries. CS Murkomen had claimed he was not informed about the Kitengela rally and claimed Sifuna contested. By directly notifying Murkomen ahead of Kakamega rally, Sifuna removed any possibility of that excuse being used again. He also shared the notification widely, making the paper trail publicly visible. Tension mounted on Friday, February 20th, 2026, when the Linda Mwananchi soundtrack, painted in the movement's blue and white colors, was attacked in Riyadh areas of Kisumu at the corner Mbaya Trading Center. A group of youth hurled stones at the vehicle as it made its ways towards Kakamega, shattering the front windscreen. Those inside the truck panic, with the driver working to keep the vehicle steady while others stuck for cover. Sifuna attributed the attack to government-sponsored individuals and vowed the rally would proceed regardless. Siaya Governor James Orengo flew into Kisumu on Friday afternoon to join the mobilization effort at a press conference outside Swiss Hotel in Kisumu alongside Vihiga Senator Godfrey Osotsi. Orengo accused senior government officials of being behind the stone attack. He pointed a clear pattern: disruption attempt in Busia on February 8th, a destruction of the dais in Kitengela on February 15, and now the stoning of the truck ahead of Kakamega. He made it clear that the movement would hold the state full responsible for any harm that come to supporters at the rally. Osotsi, speaking at the same Kisumu press conference, drew a direct contrast between how the ODM faction were being treated. The rival Linda Ground faction, led by Oburu Oginga, had held their own event at the Golf Hotel in Kakamega without any interference from security forces. Osotsi said both factions should be treated equally under the law. He reminded the government that residents in Busia had stood firm against disruption and predicted the same pattern would happen in Kakamega. Kakamega Deputy Governor Ayub Savula, a recent defector of the ruling United Democratic Alliance, publicly urged residents to boycott the Linda Mwananchi rally and call on security agencies to stay alert. He warned that the movement intended to cause chaos similar to what occurred in Kitengela. Kakamega Governor Ferdinand Barasa took a different stand. In a television interview on Friday, February 20th, 2026, Barasa, who belonged to the rival group Linda Ground faction, stated that he would not stand in the way of the rally. He described ODM as a democratic organization and said any group was welcome to engage with Kakamega residents and provided the gathering remained peaceful and free from insults. In the hours of Saturday, February 21st, 2026, Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino posted a video on social media account showing supporters already fill Amalemba grounds well ahead of the scheduled starting time. They arrived dancing, energized, braving the morning cold to claim their space at the venue as leaders include Orengo and Osotsi were already on the ground waiting for the rally to begin before Edwin Sifuna arrived at the much anticipated event.